Hello, I'm Dr. Benedict Raj. I'm a pediatric cardiac surgeon working with Columbia Asia Hospitals, Whitefield. I have written a book on pediatric cardiac surgery. It's essentially a handbook to be kept in the operation theatre. This book started as my notes. As I was training in different hospitals, starting from Narayana with different surgeons, I found that each surgeon had different techniques. And all those techniques were making it very non-uniform. So the training was not standardized across the country. So I thought surgeons, junior surgeons were getting confused. To standardize that training, I have put all the steps that I have learned. It's my own experience into a book. This is not a textbook. It is a book that's going to be available for people to refer when they're going to do an operation. This makes it easy for the junior surgeon, the anesthetist, the nurse, the cardiologist, the technicians, the perfusion, everybody who is part of the cardiac surgical team. And this way we understand each other and the operation becomes so much more efficient, the results are much better. So what are we looking at? Efficiency. So this book is meant to increase the efficiency in the operation theatre. So I would recommend it to anybody on the cardiac surgical team so that it makes their life much easier. We know the life of a cardiac surgeon is very tough. I hope this brings some light into that life.
So we're going to pass around the book, and we would request each one of you to kindly autograph it for us. So like Sir said, we're going to keep a few books here on display so that you can have a look around.
Very sincerely say thanks to every one of you, of our event managers and our MC, Sneha. Thanks to you for doing a wonderful job, taking time out of your very busy schedules to be a part of this book release gathering. And before I finally conclude, Dad, may your knowledge and experience reach far and wide, inspire many a surgeons with an open heart. With this, we extend our season's greetings and wishes for a very happy new year to all.
Sir, what is the rate of the success or failure of the pediatric cardiac surgeons in India, especially which is having a lot of rural areas, villages like that? So what is the success rate, sir?
The success rate of cardiac surgery in India over the last 10 years has become very good. We are in par with the best centers in the world, which means we are among the top rung centers. Not only Columbia Asia, but a whole range of cardiac surgeons across the country provide such good results that the world has started looking at us as the future of cardiac surgery. The training in cardiac surgery takes such a long time that people are unable to provide uniform quality all over the world, and that is where comparisons happen. When we have a comparison between different hospitals, we need a basis. So starting from that, this book helps us junior surgeons achieve their targets very fast. Once they reach a success rate, then they get better. So we are no more ever going back to the old failure rates of 10%. We are now in the range of around 3 to 4%, which is among the best in the world. And we are now got the capacity to do the most difficult operations that anybody in the world can do. So our patients do not need to go out of the country for surgery. And when you do it in India, we can do in rupees what others can do in dollars. So that way, even the poor people can afford this cardiac surgery. Money has become less of an issue now because funding comes from so many sources, not necessarily from within the hospital.
Sir, do you think from newborn babies to 18 years age group, this whatever pediatric cardiac surgery is done. For this age group, whether it is due to the lifestyle in India, so whether it is goes on increasing or it is stand still, or when compared to other Western countries and European and US and all those, so whether it is less, sir, these cardiac problems.
The incidence of cardiac problems in India is the same as everywhere in the world. In the general human population, 0.8%, that is 1 out of 1,000 children will have heart disease. So, these children are going to be born. It is a natural instinct. It does not change whether you change the diet or whatever. It is in a part of evolution. So, this we do not need to worry about. It is nothing we can alter. But when a child is born with heart disease, 95% of them can be cured and made to lead a normal life like you and me. So for that reason, we can definitely do pediatric cardiac surgery in our country. And definitely it should be spread to all the other countries where it's not available. More than 95% of children in the world with heart disease do not get treatment because surgeons are not available. To make pediatric cardiac surgery interesting, to make it available, to make people want to do this pediatric cardiac surgery, I hope this book will help.
And do you think this medical research institutes and hospitals, with respect to the pediatric related surgeries, maybe cardiac or other things, so whether they have sufficient the infrastructure so to manage such surgeries, sir?
There are a lot of challenges in taking pediatric cardiac surgery into the government setup. First of all, the top management should have the conviction that they are able to do good service through their own departments. When the management at the top level changes, for example, the health minister, when he changes after the election, he will have a different idea. So this department, if it loses support from the top management, infrastructure will become worse. There will be so many issues. In a private sector, it is not like that. In a government sector, it's very challenging to do pediatric cardiac surgery. In spite of that, so many of my good friends who trained with me in Tamil Nadu are doing excellent work in the government service. God bless them, and I hope they continue their service with the help of the government. In Bangalore, in other places, there are good surgeons. If we provide them with the right background, they will definitely do good service, whichever setup they are in. Because surgeons are capable. If management support them, they can do a lot of things. This book has been prepared with a lot of care and dedication, and I have wanted to price it at the market rate. But when I saw the rates, I thought it is more justified in giving it away free to my friends, colleagues and students who want to learn from it. If any one of you is a student of cardiac surgery, cardiology, cardiac anesthesia or nursing in cardiac surgery, please write to me. You can find my email address on drbenedict.com and you send me an email. And with your address, I will send you a free copy. I've got 500 books, 100 are already booked, and another 400 I'm ready to give away free. After this, let us see how it goes. Thank you.